Okay, so hey, I'm here with my friend Bruce Forman, and Bruce has agreed to come and play at the Central Coast Jazz Guitar Festival, and we're really happy to have this little youngster. He's a really fun guy. And how you feeling today, Bruce?
Yeah, my arm feels real good. I think I can help this ball club.
I guess everybody out there probably knows who Bruce is. Bruce play has played with a lot of people, a lot of wonderful, like the icons of guitar, like Barney Kessel. Matter of fact, that's Barney's guitar right there, right?
It's not anymore. It's my guitar now. But yes, it was Barney's guitar for 50 years, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
so he's a very busy guy. I'm really happy that we got him. Bruce has done the Rocky Mountain Festival as well as he does the Chet Atkins Appreciation thing. He's done those for well, you have done what all of the Rocky Mountains. It's only 3 years old, so
I've done all of the Rocky Mountains, yes. Peter called me, Peter Henriksen from Henriksen Amp called me and said he had this idea for a festival. And, Peter's always been so supportive of jazz guitar and all sorts of things. So he really didn't have to twist my arm. I mean, I just said I'd be there, because, I mean, most people don't know this about Peter, but he's just so supportive and generous, and what can I say, a hero. He's a champion of what we do, from
that's
the
fantastic. Yeah,
and of course his amps are great and lightweight, which makes for life an easy life for all of us.
yeah,
And they're reliable. Wow, what a concept.
yeah.
And so when he called, I just said I wanted to do it. And then I mean, those of you who know me know I like to, besides like to play, and I really love to play, I also like to entertain people. So I always got like a little anchor performance spot where I bring people up to play with me. It's kind of a variety show that I like
That's cool.
to, I guess, lead. And
And you're
so,
going to do that at the coast at the
but that's what you said. I mean, unless I blow it in this interview, I guess I'll be okay.
yeah. Well, that's yeah, yeah. It's such a fun hang at these things, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the benefit is for guys attending? I mean,
Well, first of all, I mean, we all get to hang out together. And, other than
yeah,
going to each other's gigs, which happens, people are on tour or whatever. But, usually we're working and we don't really get to stay in touch, in the same room, have a drink, have a meal, just hang out and play a couple tunes just for the hell of it. It's like, it's just so wonderfully, it's a community, and it enables us to really do something that that we don't get to do because mostly we're dispersed around the country and we're doing gigs at the same time in various places. So it gives us an opportunity to all just really be part of this community, share ideas, tell jokes, give each other shit, all that stuff that we love to do that that's so lame when you do it on Facebook or social media. It's so great to do in person. So, it enables us to do that, and of course, that's to me what makes these things. It's just get to hear other people. Of course, the impromptu jam sessions that happen, the cool seminars that people put on. Everybody maybe has been working on something new and wants to share it with the world, or
mhm.
just has a different way of looking at something that really helps your playing or your teaching. I mean, there's just so many benefits there beyond just the fun factor, which is really should be enough of a reason to do it.
Why do you like? I mean, you like to do the events. You just explained that, and I'm thinking, guys that have never been to something like this, there's so much to benefit from it. Not only just hearing people. I mean, well, that's a big part of it. Hearing what people, what it's supposed to sound like. You
Yeah,
know.
well, yeah. I mean, of course, there's the music part. I mean, for me, for some people, maybe that's a bigger thing than others. For me, it's more of the hang and just getting to hear everybody and be around them. I mean, I stay on top of that. I hear what everybody's doing. I make a real concerted effort to go out and hear people when they're playing in my area. If they post anything, if they put any new music out, I'm one of those guys that kind of keeps his ear on that. So
Right.
for me, that might not be as big a draw as it might be for a lot of people there. I think for a lot of people there, the beauty will be to hear new people that they didn't even know existed and get to know them. And then, and obviously when you get to know somebody, their music, it takes on a different dynamic when you hear it. You appreciate it in a different way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the great things, is just to be there and hear a lot of different people play a lot of different ways, get their point of view out of their seminars and their little hangs, and I mean, and of course there's always friendly competition. You just can't put athletes or musicians or painters or sculptors together without there being a certain sort of friendly competition. I mean, that's great. I mean, I think that's what makes the human race, that's why we're all still here. What is it? I mean, it's like
Yeah.
survival of the fittest, right? And so it's deep in our DNA, and I think that's a great thing to observe as well. And hear everybody's aesthetic, and just share the love of these beautiful instruments. I mean, they're just,
Yeah.
some of them have, on top of beauty and great sound, they also have stories attached to them, which connect us to really what the music's all about.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so true. It's like playing a piece of art. You know?
Exactly.
So it starts Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and
Not
goes
this Friday, though, right?
not this Friday, March 1st, 2nd, 3rd.
Okay, cool. I'm glad, because I
Because you
should.
got a gig on Friday. I
Yeah,
know.
right, right. Well, I've got ants. I've got to let them out.
Yeah. And if a participant who wants to come puts in the code when they buy their ticket, Bruce Forman, or actually just the word Foreman,
Oh, okay.
they get a discount. And
Wow.
yeah, and
Great.
it's a nice discount. So,
Uh-huh.
uh,
Well,
so
yeah, everybody should come. I mean, we're going to hang, we're going to play, we're going to talk about guitars, you know what I mean? I mean, how often do we all get to do that together? You know what I mean?
that's
It,
so
yeah, it's wonderful, I mean, and I'm assuming a lot of people are going to come, I mean, just where it is alone is worth doing.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, if for the people that hopefully will see this far out in the rest of the world, the Central Coast, particularly right down in that part of the Central Coast, which is Cambria, which is kind of north of Morro Bay and San Luis Obispo, south of Big Sur. I mean, definitely Hearst Castle is nearby. It's one of the most beautiful coastlines you're ever going to see. Unfortunately, the road of Big Sur from the south is cut off, so you can't get to Big Sur unless you go around to where I live, which is the Monterey Carmel area.
mhm.
But still, it's just gorgeous.
It is.
Gorgeous.
It's where the pine trees start by
Yeah,
the ocean. It's
yeah, it's unbelievable. Just majestic. The sunsets are amazing.
not
The
the
food
elephants.
there, the food is amazing. It's just great. So, I would just say, even if you hate guitar, you should still come. You know.
If you hate guitar, come. You'll love it when we get done with you.
Yeah, right. When we finish,
Yeah.
it'll be the best feeling you ever had.
Yeah. And what else is cool about an event like this is everybody like yourself, Mitch Holder, they're very accessible. Nobody, they don't perform and go off and go away. Everybody's hanging out and
Yeah.
they're accessible to the public pretty much as anybody wants to be. So, I think that's pretty dang special right there.
I do too. I mean, and I'm assuming we'll have a lot of people coming up from LA. I mean, it's so close.
LA and in your area, I'm hoping, and
Yeah,
San
yeah,
Francisco.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
You
I'm
know,
hoping, uh, I mean, it's a great thing that you're doing, Rich. I want to thank you for taking the initiative to make it happen out here. And I have heard from Peter that he's also kind of a sponsor, right? Peter Henriksen.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's kind of, got that connection to the other one. And it's perfect. It's like kind of, this is the spring one and he does the fall one.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. And so let's just hope that it keeps going. I just look forward to hanging out with people and just laughing and having fun and
Yeah.
maybe imbibing in a few thousand cocktails. I don't know.
Well, there's always that.
Yeah.
And the guys, we've already had a couple of guys in the Midwest that want to get out of the snow
Right.
for a weekend. And I don't blame them, man. But yeah, when they come to the Central Coast, it's not snowing in the winter there. It's beautiful. Actually, it's probably one of the best times to go there
Right.
in the winter. Yeah. So anyway, well, Bruce, thank you so much, man, for doing this. And gosh, I really am pleased that you're going to do the festival, and we'll have a good time. And
I mean, yeah, I'm glad to be in on the first inaugural one and hope to be a fixture of some sort. You know what I mean?
well, with that hat, we can make a light fixture out of you.
Yeah, 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 or it could be plumbing fixture as well, right?
It could. Yeah. But anyway, thank you again. And gosh, we'll see you down the road in March.
Looking forward to it, and yeah, everybody come. And I guess now that we know this, get your discount by saying my name.
Absolutely. Yeah. Foreman, and you get a discount.
All right, man.
Thank you, Bruce. You take care.
All right, thank you, Rich.
Uh-huh.